Well, good morning, and thank you all for being here today. In San Diego, the environment is central to our quality of life. We are a city of innovation and a city of technology. And with the Climate Action Plan guiding us and innovative partners that are by our side, San Diego continues to make significant progress on some of the most ambitious climate action goals in the country. That is something that we were all very proud of. We are setting the stage to become one of the green energy capitals of the world. And today we are releasing the second annual report on our climate action plan. It shows we continue to be ahead of schedule on our key goals to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and make San Diego a more sustainable city. One of our ambitious goals is to slash greenhouse gas emissions in half by 2035. And on the path to that long-term goal, the Climate Action Plan calls for GHG reduction of 15% by 2020. I'm happy to report that we continue to be ahead of schedule. So far, we have cut emissions by 19.3%. And that means we've seen a 2% reduction from a year ago. This is steady progress that shows the actions that we are taking collectively as a city are making a difference, and that San Diegans are doing their part to leave a cleaner and more sustainable city than the one that we inherited. We've also seen our renewable energy use citywide increase to 43%, and that number does not even include all of the rooftop solar that San Diegans have installed. So placing our goal of 100% renewable energy by 2035 well within our reach. And one of the greatest contributing factors to our success so far has been improving fuel efficiency. Yes, efficiency standards keep getting stronger. And we've also taken the initiative to make sure that we're replacing gas-guzzling city vehicles with newer, more efficient vehicles that produce significantly less pollution or none at all. Just 7 years ago, the city didn't have a single zero-emission vehicle in its fleet. Today we have 90 and 45 hybrid vehicles, with more on the way. We are now using renewable diesel in 900 heavy and medium-duty city vehicles, including service trucks, refuse packers, dump trucks, construction equipment, street sweepers, and of course our fire vehicles. This is better for the environment. It saved taxpayers money with less wear and tear on our vehicles. So not only are they cleaner, but they'll last longer too. We're also making strides towards reusing rather than disposing of more and more of the trash that is headed to our landfill. We're planting more trees, building more sidewalks and bike lanes, installing solar panels on city buildings, and moving ahead with an ambitious water recycling program. We are placing the challenges posed by climate action. We are facing these challenges that are posed by climate action head on. And that's what this is all about, by making strong commitments and taking bold action for our future. And today's report shows that those efforts are working. And I want to recognize Cody Hoven, the city's Chief Sustainability Officer, for helping to lead our climate action efforts in the city of San Diego. And I'd like to invite Cody up to share more of what's in the annual monitoring report. Cody?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. We often talk about our climate action plan in technical terms of greenhouse gas emissions. And those emissions are a currency or a metric in which we measure our climate action progress. But the outcomes we look for are benefits to our neighborhoods and communities and continuing to improve the quality of life that San Diego enjoys. Most San Diegans don't connect to a greenhouse gas, but they do appreciate clean and renewable energy and clean air. Most people appreciate saving money by being more efficient with their use of energy and water. Most San Diegans would appreciate having the choice to bike around the city or walk to work sometimes. And most of us appreciate walking down a street covered in trees. I know this because a lot of the progress we see in our climate action plan is thanks to people who live and work in San Diego. Our residents have reduced their energy use 18% since 2010. I'm sure that's because they thought it was a smart decision. We're seeing more and more business leaders, like Alexandria Real Estate, turn climate action into business opportunity. We're seeing companies like Grid Alternatives provide clean energy to low-income residents and job training. And as the mayor mentioned, we're making great progress, but we still have a lot of work to do. We're moving ahead with our 100% renewable energy strategy. We're awarded grant funding to continue our climate resilience efforts, and we're continuing to work to improve data collection so that we can better report on these efforts, including mobility monitoring. I'm honored to have a part in the city that's leading the nation in climate and sustainability. And it's not easy, but we'll continue to push for progress. Thank you.
Thank you, Cody. Thank you. Thank you, Cody. You're doing a terrific job for the city. And Cody, your expertise, your energy is making a huge difference. Thank you very much. I really also want to thank members of the business and sustainability community, some of them who are with us here today. As I've mentioned before, Alexandria Real Estate Equities, Jason Moorhead, Renovate America, Ari Mutaziak, Center for Sustainable Energy, Ben Erith, Clean Tech San Diego, Jason Anderson, SDG&E, Claudia Valenzuela, and Warren Ruiz, the San Diego Regional Chamber of Commerce, Sean Carafin is here today, Circulate San Diego, Maya Rosas, San Diego 350, Tyson, how do you pronounce your name, Tyson? Siegel. Thank you, Tyson. Very good, thank you. And Grid Alternatives, Eddie Price. We have engaged companies, we have engaged residents, utilities, and institutions. As we said at the very beginning when we launched this climate action plan, it's going to take everybody coming together to share in emerging models and technologies that will help shape a smart future for all of San Diego. And each of these organizations that is with us today is contributing to our efforts with their advocacy, with their deeds, and their leadership in this area. And one of the things that we have seen that has been very encouraging is that our economy has continued to grow, and we've seen jobs in the sustainability sector increase by nearly 11% in San Diego since 2010. 11% since 2010. And I'd like to invite Jason Anderson from Clean Tech San Diego to say a few words about this local industry and its increasing success story. Jason?
Thank you, Mayor. Good afternoon. I'm Jason Anderson, President and CEO of Clean Tech San Diego. And on behalf of Clean Tech San Diego, I'm proud to be here today to help release the City of San Diego's second annual Climate Action Plan report. Clean Tech San Diego was founded 10 years ago to position the greater San Diego region as a globally recognized leader in the innovation and adoption of clean technologies and sustainable business practices for the benefit of the economy and the environment. And as we all know, San Diego's landmark Climate Action Plan has the world watching and learning from our pursuit of environmental change alongside economic prosperity. As the city continues to move deeper into the implementation phases of the Climate Action Plan, San Diego's clean technology sector is eager and ready to help achieve the plan's goals and to create an even stronger clean tech economy that will continue to serve as a model for cities around the globe. Mayor Faulconer and Cody, thank you for your leadership and for your willingness to continue to make the city's Climate Action Plan a priority. San Diego's economy, environment, and quality of life are better because of it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I'd also like to invite Ben Erith from the Center for Sustainable Energy to say a few words on all the great work that the center's doing. Ben?
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning. Thank you for inviting CSC to say a few words today. We're truly honored to be here. As many of you know, the Center for Sustainable Energy is an organization whose mission it is to accelerate the transition to a sustainable world through clean energy technologies and practices. We understand how critical San Diego's Climate Action Plan is to achieving the region's greenhouse gas reduction goals. We applaud the city in taking these broad steps towards environmental sustainability and GHG reductions. And by working closely together towards these goals, we can realize so many other benefits along the way. Through a clean energy economy, we're supporting job creation in our local solar market and clean transportation industry. We are increasing environmental justice and social equality by reducing the energy burden on San Diego's low-income and disenfranchised populations, while also creating clean air for our children, safe and sustainable transit, and the resiliency of our region's energy and water infrastructure. The programs CSC has administered over the years have contributed to help make San Diego this incredible base of clean energy technologies. Many of these solutions are cumulative over time. They will be benefiting future generations of San Diegans. The framework of San Diego's Climate Action Plan and results that we will hear about today are clear evidence of how actionable policies can create positive change. Thank you.
Well said, Ben. Thank you. Thank you, Ben. We've made a lot of progress in a short amount of time, and our collective efforts are being recognized. Just a couple of points. The Shining Cities report has ranked us as the #1 city for solar rooftop installations in the country. And the U.S. Clean Tech Leadership Index has ranked us #1 for climate and carbon management. That shows we're building momentum, but we still have a lot of work to do to reach our goals. And the individuals that you see behind me today are committed to reaching those goals. Again, this is a public-private partnership with everybody working together for the betterment of our region and for the betterment of our environment. And I look forward to working with everybody here today and all of the San Diegans as we get the job done. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for everybody for all of your help. Thank you for all of your leadership. And all of us here will be available for any questions one-on-one. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much.